Hey you guys, Killer86, aka Raymond. Welcome to another Mcjuggernuggets prediction video. Well guys, after yesterday's video of a failed attempt to get his dad's car and also getting his Tesla back, no thanks to Swift and everybody else, Jesse is now in hot water and also desperate to try to figure out how he's going to come up with $50,000. So, my prediction, I'm sure you guys are wondering what prediction I'm talking about. So let's talk about what happened yesterday. And I'm going to have the sound down because I want you guys to know I want you guys to hear exactly what I want to say. So I don't have to keep pausing every time. So let's get to it. Alright you guys, as we've seen through the video, we've seen how Jesse tried everything to get his key back, despite the lotion part. He gave Swift the keys so he could be able to drive his Tesla, and then we saw how he was able to get the keys from his dad in order to get the old car. But unfortunately, Jesse does not know how to drive a stick. And unfortunately, as you may have noticed, his dad woke up and found out that his son was stealing his dad's car. So let's take a listen.
Really?
That right there, why did he try to climb it? He knows that there's nothing around there.
Get up! It's not what it looks like. Oh, it's not. Who else is with you? Wait, nobody's here. Seriously. It's just us. There's people here.
Yeah, you know what's funny right there? You notice that how Jesse was actually looking behind him to make sure there's nobody behind him? As you can see, right here, that's somebody's face right there, so that's somebody hiding behind the bush. But listen to how desperate Jesse is right now when he's trying to get his car back.
No, Dad, this is so disappointing. Why would you do that? Dad, no, seriously. No, I just want to get my car back. No, just go home. I just want to get my car back. Can I get my car back? Please. Dad, please. Seriously. Can you just open the gate? Yeah. And then you try to steal it from me. I'm not trying to steal it. Are you that hard up? I just want to get my car back. No. Seriously. No. Please, open the gate. Just get off the property. Dad, open the gate. No. Dad. No. I wasn't trying to do anything bad. I just wanted my car.
If you didn't do anything bad, and yet you're in the car of his dad's dreams car. Now, guys, you notice that how Jesse's saying, I wasn't doing. It's not what it looks like. I'm trying to get my car back. I wasn't doing anything bad to your car. And what's funny is that we know what he was going to do. He was going to sell his car in order so he can get the money to get his car back. We all know that. But I'm sure that did you hear that what Psycho Dad said? He said, first you give it to me as a gift, and now you're trying to take it from me. Now, as you can see right there, we saw how riding with Swift.
Criminal? Miguel knows criminals now, Nick. No.
He's upset now of the fact that he doesn't.
Trouble as soon as you showed up. Swift. I was just trying my best to help. No, serious. I don't know what we're gonna do now. How embarrassing. He really knows Trick takes car with. Yeah. I don't know anymore. We have to find another way to get $50,000. You know any ideas, Swift?
Well, guys, now at that certain point right there, now when, as you guys know, Swift gave some ideas of trying to figure out the way to get $50,000. Let's listen to what he had to say.
Great ideas? Anything up?
I have a few, but
listen.
It hasn't worked for me yet.
What are you talking about?
The lottery is one. And then there's social media. And that still hasn't worked for me, but...
Now, guys, you notice that he came up with two ideas. And what's strangely enough is that we are not able to hear what was the third idea. I have a few. You try the lottery, which, guys, that's impossible. That's like getting hit by lightning. And you never know when it's going to strike, and that's the problem. And also social media, it basically is saying, I need to go set up a GoFundMe to go do to feel sorry for him, give him like money for it. Or, as Jesse always says, tell Lashley to create an OnlyFans account, which that was stupid. Guys, I think there might, for me, like I said before, at the end of that video, I said he might ask somebody to lend him $50,000. It could be either Boogie or Lance, which, if he goes to Lance, then he's really, really desperate. But guys, I think there might be one way that he can get the money. And I'm going to pause this, guys, and as soon as you see what I'm about to put up, you're going to think that might work or that might not work. Well, guys, this is the one person I have a feeling that can get him the money. Psycho Kid. Now, guys, when we watch the video Psycho Dad Destroys Eagle's Landing, Part 2, where, as you guys remember, that they kicked out Swift because Swift didn't have the money, and he needed a place to stay, so he decided to make his own Eagle's Landing behind the Moore building. And as you guys may have remembered, he stole one of his mirrors and sent Psycho Kid the locker combination. And as you may have remembered, he had it.
Yes! Holy shit! Oh, God, keep it down. Okay.
Now here's the funny part. Jesse has no idea on the fact that...
Fucking angel! I got an angel looking after me! Okay. There's no way. There's no way.
Now, if you guys remember at that point, Jesse taught Swift about time travel type, or when you go through a mirror, you can actually send something through a mirror, and it will been sent back. Now, if you guys think about it, if you guys remember at that point where he actually did that, but watch, if you guys remember in the video where Psycho Kid was able to go away, and he found out he had money. He only had $8,000. He said he'll make it work. And Psycho Dad found out there was a mirror in there. But watch what happens, what Psycho Dad does to the mirror when he finds out he escaped.
Fucking everything. I got fucking nothing. I got fucking
Now, as you can see, now after seeing that Psycho Dad destroyed the mirror, now there's no gateway back to the Psycho world.
I'm sorry, Jesse. I'm sorry. Okay, shut the fuck up.
Now, let's talk about that, because if you guys remember that he gave Psycho Kid the combination, and Swift was waiting for Psycho Kid to throw back the money. You notice that, why did Swift actually think that Psycho Kid was going to do that? Well, I'm sure that he didn't leave like instructions that, please, if you get the money, send it through the mirror. But nope, he didn't. I'm sure we realized that he did not do that. And now that we've seen how he broke the mirror, we saw that both of them, it cracked the doorway to reality, to one world to the next. But now the reason why I say that is because of one reason, and that's the goggles. Now, if you guys remember that they put an ankle bracelet on Swift so they'll know exactly where they're going, and you remember that Swift took the mirror, that he took the mirror to try to ask another Swift character, or Swifty the Clown, to warn him that don't wear the bracelet. Now we're actually going to find out how Jesse can be able to take one thing and send it to another world. And we're going to listen to it right now.
Go anywhere? No.
Did you go anywhere?
No. I've been trying to go somewhere, though. Maybe Gingy, Swifty the Clown get rid of this, but I still can't get rid of it.
Doing all this? All for that? For the bracelet?
Yeah.
Bro, you don't know what you're messing with.
I do know what I'm messing with. It's
Don't.
easy snapping in between. Swift,
Stop that. Not here.
Jeff,
Stop. It's not the same anymore.
Shinji?
Swift, it's not the same anymore. Bullshit. Thinking bullshit. Come Nate.
Now, guys, now he's saying that it's not easy as Swift snapping into characters with the mirror, but now he's saying that there's something else.
Yeah, this will good. Dude, that's a collector's item, Jess.
Yeah, I understand that. Well,
Jesse, that's a collector's item.
you know, when humans first went into space, Do you think we really sent ourselves through? Do you think we really sent ourselves in, huh?
Yeah.
Now watch.
No. We sent animals, we sent objects, we sent a little device.
Well, I'm going to go back and try to
Swift!
Can we get rid of this?
That we can do.
Doing this is easy to stop.
We can do that, but you don't have to do that for this. This is what we're going to do. They sent and launched a device up into space that emits a sound. So if anybody's out there, they can hear it. We did that before we started trying to send ourselves through or try to send stuff back. This stuff has evolved over the years.
So you're gonna throw that?
You know, like the wasps,
Yeah.
all the stuff out there, the little pressure washer you're not doing.
It's
come along. No, you don't understand. The hives in which they form. Remember how we come back and like a few days later, all of a sudden it's become fully evolved. It's been built up. It's developed over time. That's what's happening here. It's become like a freaking hive mind. This thing has got too much time to build up. So you messing with this is what causes the whole Pandora's box to open, and then all of a sudden you got Swifty the Clown, and then you got
You're saying I'm like poking a bear.
You're poking the universe. And you keep poking it, the universe is going to poke back. And you're not going to like what it's going to see. I want to show you just exactly the consequences of our actions. Stand right there, don't even move.
That's going to be weird, isn't it, guys? So basically, he's saying that instead of snapping, now you can do something else. Send objects, and hopefully they'll come back, which I find that a little unusual, saying it's evolved. But he said if you keep poking at the universe will poke back. So basically, it's like it's like poking at a tiger. And hoping they'll do something, and then sooner or later it will do something. No, that's actually the worst example ever, but you guys know what I'm talking about. But let's see what he's actually talking about.
From that spot, okay?
Now watch.
Is that where I think it is?
Yeah. 45 minutes! Do it off me! You don't need 50 minutes, that's 45! Now, let me start! Get started and no 50-minute 45!
See, now we've seen him throw the goggles in the Psycho world, where Psycho Kid goes in there. Now we've seen him in the Psycho world, in the Psycho series. So how did he do that? It makes you wonder. So it makes you wonder that Jesse has stated that there's a world, a universe out there that in this mirror that makes you go. You can go places, but it has consequences if you keep going to these universes, or if you mess with it. Now, if you guys remembered in that video, Psycho Dad steals the Tesla when he said, "I broke too many mirrors." So that kind of tells me right there. But here's the thing: we actually noticed that there is a mirror at that lake house when he was showing those millionaires the house and trying to sell it. So that kind of, I don't know if what I'm going to say is true, but I have a feeling that maybe they might try to find somebody in that universe, or in their alternate universe, to try to find somebody that has the money. And I think I have an idea who. Psycho Kid. So basically we might see... Well, here's the thing, guys. Like I said before, if you guys remember that he changed the reality... Well, Swift changed the reality when he gave Psycho Kid the the safe combination without Psycho Kid even pointing the gun at him in the living room. So we actually saw an alternate version of what just happened if he did not point the gun at his dad in the living room. So something, I don't know what I'm gonna say is true, but I think it'll be kind of cool if we see Jesse actually meeting Psycho Kid face to face. But I doubt that will be true. But all I know is, guys, is that I have a feeling that Jesse might ask somebody to lend him some money, or he'll try to sell something else. I have a feeling maybe he'll try to do like an auction, or maybe try to have a garage sale, try to sell some things, or who knows? the lottery and the social media won't work. So basically, there's one thing that maybe he hasn't tried, and that is asking somebody for money. Like I said before, I have a feeling maybe he'll ask Boogie, or maybe he'll ask Lance. If he asks Lance, that'll be the most stupidest thing ever. Because let you guys know, we haven't seen him post a video in a while. I've noticed that Lance hasn't posted a video about what's going on. All he's been posting was his prank videos that he's done on Instagram and also on TikTok. So something tells me that he's doing something right now. Either I have a feeling that maybe he's planning for his wedding, because he said that, if I remember correctly, he said he was going to get married somewhere this year, because he proposed last year. But it could be that, or I have a feeling that maybe they're doing something. Maybe Jesse's actually asking Lance to help him out with some videos. Maybe, I'm not sure. But we'll see soon, because whatever's going to happen, guys, I think that, we've seen how desperate Jesse is. You saw how desperate he was when he was trying to hang out with Lance, do this and that. I mean, you saw how he moved in with Lance. You know what? Like I said before, guys, you guys know the fact that he kept asking people to back him up. Now, let me ask, I'm going to show you why. Now, in the Psycho video, Psycho Dad Demands Money, watch how he talks to Ashley, try to ask for backup.
So, we're going to have to figure out, you have to make more content. Miguel, you have to start doing something. Nick, I don't know. Ashley, can I get some backup here?
What? This is your problem, Jess. You put yourself in a situation.
See?
This point, it's just,
Really?
Karma's a Jess.
Karma? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm still pissed you didn't tell me you were selling the house. So, I mean, what did you expect to happen?
Now, you notice that when he asked her to back him up, and she really didn't back him up, instead she added fuel to the fire, saying that it was his fault. We saw that this is all his doing. We all know that. But is that kind of weird that when he asked for some backup and he did not get the kind of backup he deserved? I've noticed that he asked somebody to back him up, but someone did not help him all the way. And I think you know who that is, and that's Lance. Now, if you guys remember in Psycho Dad versus Lance Stewart, after when Jesse revealed that he was not moving to LA or Hollywood, he was going to stay home and do some videos. Listen to how Jesse's actually asking Lance to try to back him up. Watch.
No, give it to him.
Tell him, dude. This matters.
I don't know what you expect me to say. I mean,
Say something.
Like obviously, like it's a job for me. Like I don't know like the different circumstances, but like my parents are pretty supportive in it, so I don't really know.
I think we've been very supportive, haven't we?
Now, if you guys seeing right there that they supported him a lot, but why is it that he tells them that he was going to move to LA or Hollywood? He said that's what his dream was, and then after that he decided not to tell them that he was going to go, and so he lied about it. I mean, how can you just lie to somebody that supports you, and you expect to get support back? You think that his parents are going to support him after when he lied to them? And you notice that he lied to Ashley on the fact that he was selling the house, and he didn't tell her. So basically, I think what everyone has actually messaged me, I think is actually true. I think I have a feeling that we're actually seeing Psycho Kid back. I think Jesse's actually acting like Psycho Kid. Because if you guys remember in the Psycho series, he was desperate for money. And as you remembered, he tried to get his money back by trying to break it into his dad's safe and trying to find the locker combination. And if you guys may have remembered, he did sneak in to try to get, even when they kicked him out, he did try to he sneaked over to get electricity, he got food. He did that with Aunt Melissa. I think we're actually seeing Psycho Kid right now. I think Psycho Kid's back. A lot of you guys are saying that it's Isaac, but I don't see it. I think we're seeing Psycho Kid back, but I don't want to jump to conclusions to the fact that maybe it is him. But the question still remains at the end of that video: how is he going to try to get $50,000? Those two ways won't work. So what is the third way? What is the third option? I think we're going to find that out tomorrow or Wednesday. And we'll find that out for sure. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more reaction gameplay. Drop some likes if you enjoyed this. I don't know if my prediction is going to come true or not. I did say that he might ask somebody for money by either Boogie or Lance. And I'm kind of wondering why Lance hasn't posted a video. He's only been posting his prank videos off of TikTok. So something tells me, I have a feeling that maybe he's helping Jesse. I'm thinking, because usually Lance posts a video like once every week, sometimes. But I know that he's busy trying to set his wedding up with Julia. Oh man, if Jesse's right now I think in the past week, which I think this is what we're seeing right now. Are we actually going to see Jesse trying to ask Lance for help? If that's true, then it's going to be crazy. So we'll find that out for sure. I could be wrong, but I was right about the stealing the Tesla title, so I was right on that. So it was strike one for me when I thought he was going to crash his dad's car, which he almost did. If he didn't stop by the fence. I was a little bit close. But we'll see soon. Have a good day, guys, and don't forget, stay positive and give me your opinions if I'm right or wrong.